Just one other thing is this whole concept of laying new pipes. And that has been profound for me, actually, because now I'm engaged in another new business. And as I am engaged, and it's really joyful and the natural next step and very...
What she's talking about, if you haven't heard, and if you haven't heard, where have you been? Because we've been talking about it a lot lately. But Esther's pond and stream cloudy, and determined that the reason for it is that the pipes that were taking the water out were open and the filter was functioning properly, but the pipes that were bringing the water back into the pond were clogged up. So they just laid some new pipes to make sure that that was all that needed to be done, and then it was, and so then they buried the new pipes, just left the old clogged pipes in the ground and just laid new pipes. And we are suggesting to many of our physical friends that you may very well have some old pipes. But the thing that you're helping us to say in a really important way is that there's a tendency to recognize that you've got some old beliefs that could use some clearing out. But the problem is, every time you go to clear them out, you just add to the momentum of those old pipes. It's like, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. There's no bottom. There is no bottom. There's just more momentum bringing you more of the same, because you live in a universe that's attraction based. There's no exclusion. So the way you move in the direction of what you want is you lay new pipes. You just lay new pipes. Just lay them right over the top of the old pipes. Just lay new pipes. And here's what we really want to say in this perfect moment to say it. You want to do all of your laying of new pipes from your high flying disc. 100% of your laying of new pipes. So when you're feeling really, 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 really good, that's when you want to talk about what you want. When you're feeling really, really, really good, that's when you want to do all of your affirming. All of your affirming. There's a tendency to say, oh, I don't feel good. I should get that deck of money cards and I should look through them. You look through them and they just annoy you. Who writes this stuff, you say, as you look through these cards? They just annoy you. But when you're on the high flying disc, every word resonates with you. And when you're having that feeling, oh, here's something that you will like relative to this pipeline. Esther's begun envisioning this pipeline between where she is, because she's heard us say for years, your inner being knows everything that you want and knows where you stand in relationship to everything that you want. So Esther is envisioning this pipeline between where she is and everything that she wants. She can just feel that as the path of least resistance, where the cooperative components are just moving to her and she is moving to it. Creation is about rendezvousing, you see. So this rendezvousing of all that you're wanting. And so as you realize that you have control of that, and as you think more about it, you feel the momentum. Have you ever gotten on a personal rampage? Or it works often very well if you find the synergy with another person, where you are just high flying together, exclaiming your appreciation of something together, just feeding off of one another together. Do you know what we're talking about? And do you ever feel that energy moving through your body? And Esther's begun thinking, oh, that energy moving through my body, I'm feeling it viscerally. I'm actually realizing this energy that's moving from me outward to this is my pipe opening moment. This is my laying new pipe moment. This is me in all of the universe laying pipes to everything that I care about. Everything that I care about. A Congress that is functioning. Why not? Why not? Religions that are finding their own happy alignment and leaving each other alone. Why not? Children all over the world finding food and safe haven. Why not? Why not send the energy that creates worlds outward from you to all things that you want? All things that you want. Not just your own personal things. That's all a given. You'll get all the money you want. You'll get all the things you want. You'll have all the relationships you want. In other words, there's nothing that is off limits, but there is no limit to what you can ask the universe to flow this energy to, because your presence in this time-space reality and your sifting and sorting of this contrasting environment has caused you to launch all kinds of rockets that are in your vortex, that when you find alignment with that, You see, and you can't go back. That's one of the things that we really should put on the disclaimer that you sign that lets you know that we're going to be recording and videotaping and possibly live streaming, and it's a sort of disclaimer that you sign. We should add to it, oh, and there's one other thing. You can't go back. Once you know this stuff, you can't go back. You'll never feel negative emotion again and not knowing that you're on the grumpy disc. You'll never feel negative emotion again and not understand that that's your point of attraction, that you have done it to yourself. You'll never have a thought that is uncomfortable or a thought that is comfortable without understanding the resonance with who you really are, or lack of it, you see. You never again will be confused about how to create your own reality. You'll never be confused again about what's going on with you or what's going on with anyone else. And our desire is that you are never confused again about doing all of your coaching and all of your healing and all of your affirming, all of your deliberate focusing from that high-flying disc. Just get on the disc and then, get on the disc and then, get on the disc and then, get on the disc and then. Really good time for a segment of refreshment.
Thank you.